Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings. Why do readings for celebrities and celebrities only? Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys are into that. So, I wanted to do a quick reading on the late O.J. Simpson, okay? He's just recently passed. Matter of fact, I think it's only been, about a few days, less than a week. And I'll be honest, I was shocked because it's so crazy. It's amazing. Even if somebody is infamous in some way, just like when it came to Charles Manson, you are shocked when you hear about them passing. You're like, really? That person? I wouldn't have seen that for a long time. But O.J. Simpson, who was born June 12th, 1994, was acquitted for the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson, his ex-wife, and her friend Ronald Goldman. Okay, Ronald was 25 and his passing. He was a Cancer Sun, and Nicole Brown Simpson was 35 years old. She was a Taurus. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna do a quick reading because I want to ask the question everybody's been wanting to know and see if there could be any other details as to why. All right, that comes through in the reading. So I meditated over OJ's energy. He was a Cancer Sun. His moon was in Pisces. Matter of fact, he was Cancer dominant. He was Cancer Sun, he was Cancer Mercury, Cancer Venus. His moon was in Pisces, his Mars was in Gemini, his ascendant was in Leo. Another thing that stood out to me about O.J. Simpson was his North Node and his South Node, okay? His South Node was in Sagittarius. When your South Node is in Sagittarius, that could be like your karma, okay? That could be things that you need to learn from past life lessons. And he could have been somebody at some point. Keep in mind, everything here is alleged because we're dealing with public figures. It's important to remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. He may have been somebody that was tactless, irresponsible, superficial. That could be a Gemini when they're low vibing. Okay, he could have been somebody very flighty. He could have been a player. He could have been controlling. He could have had huge expectations placed on people that was hard for people to ever feel like they did anything right when it came to him. He may have even passed on still being in his South Node. But if he would have elevated into his North Node, he would have been somebody that was very communicative, very logical, very versatile, very witty, etc., etc. Okay, so again, I mentioned that he was found not guilty for their murders. And even though he was acquitted, a lot of people still feel, even to this day, 2024, keep in mind, their passing was 1994, June 12th, 1994. A lot of people still feel that he was guilty, but he got away, okay, with this. So, it's very interesting, the songs that came through when I was meditating. So, when I meditated, the first song that came through was by Megan Thee Stallion, and this song is called Monday Freestyle. First of all, she killed it. I love that song. But you got Hot Girl, I don't do titles. I don't take ish if it comes with conditions. Lately, my patience has been getting real low. Wanna be putting me in all of these scandals. Real mother freaking hot girl ish. Okay? So listen. One of the things that stood out to me the most is that this is from like a female standpoint. So one or two things could have been here. Either he accused Nicole of doing some things. Maybe he was in his hot boy stage. Maybe Nicole allegedly was in her hot girl stage at some point. This could also indicate that I don't take ish if it comes with conditions. And lately, my patience has been really low. Maybe back during that time, he could have had quick, low patience. Like I mentioned, people in there with their South Node and Sagittarius could be somebody that's tactless and impatient and irresponsible, etc. But that's what I want to focus on, 1994, because this man has passed on. He's not even in the ground yet, I don't think, okay? So it's not going to be so much focus on the here and now because his energy's gone. He's passed on. It's just going to see what I can pull from 1994. Another song that came through is Brian McKnight's Anytime, okay? And now there could be a Aquarius because we did get Megan, and it could be a Gemini that could be significant in his life. This could be his children's zodiac sign. Could be anybody around him, okay? It says, I can't remember why we fell apart from something that was so meant to be. You guys comment down below. Were they still married at the time of Nicole's death, or were they in separation? Was there a divorce? I haven't followed this case in God knows how long. Okay. But it says, I can't remember why we fell apart from something that was so meant to be. Do I ever cross your mind anytime? I miss you. And that song is from a male perspective. He's missing somebody. He wants to be with them. Are you thinking about me? Who knows? Did he get upset allegedly and do something because maybe she moved on? Who knows? Maybe she moved on with Ronald. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this to the side. And y'all, I'm going to get straight to the yes and no. I'm going to get straight to the yes and no. All right, let's see. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through. At this time, please, for O.J. Simpson, take me back to 1994. Dear God, take me back to 1994. When it comes to, it sounds like trial. When it comes to Orenthal James Simpson, did O.J. Simpson kill Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman? Dear God, did O.J. Simpson kill Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman? Everything here is alleged, but you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse, okay? So Spirit is saying that no, it was not O.J. Simpson that took the lives of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. Now, the 9 of Wands, when it comes out in a reverse, it could deal with paranoia. It could be somebody struggling with some type of situation. This 9 of Wands could indicate somebody feeling fatigued or exhausted in some way, shape, or form. Bottom of the deck here, you also have the 8 of Swords coming out in the reverse. Now, at times when this comes out in a reading, this could indicate somebody being very critical of themselves. They can be their own worst critic. 8 of Swords in a reverse could be somebody that is freeing themselves or wanting to have freed themselves from something. So I'm going to ask from another standpoint. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise message that needs to come through. Give me the most clear and precise message that needs to come through. Did O.J. Simpson, they keep wanting me to say Orenthal James Simpson. Dear God, did Orenthal James, I don't know why it's so funny saying his name like that. Did O.J. Simpson order a hit on Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman? Did O.J. Simpson order a hit on Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman? Keep in mind, everything here is alleged because we are dealing with public figures. It's important to remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. So Spirit is saying that no, O.J. Simpson did not with his own hands take the lives of Ronald Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. Instead, allegedly, he ordered a hit out on them with the 10 of Wands. There's that 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is about responsibility. Okay? He didn't want some type of burden. I don't know if this is in reference to spousal support, child support, something. Or he wanted his hands clean. That's what the cards are trying to say. He wanted something done, allegedly, but he wanted his hands clean. Damn. Bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card. There could have been a Leo involved in this situation as well. Also, O.J. Simpson had an ascendant in Leo. When a person has Leo ascendant or Leo dominant, they could be somebody that when they're low vibing, they can be very proud, very egocentric, very self-absorbed. This person can be very arrogant. I know some of y'all is... I can see somebody in my head right now. Their mouth is wide open like, oh. I can see somebody's mouth like, oh. That is so crazy. All right, like they're shocked. All right, like I said, they can be very egocentric. Now, keep in mind, especially a Cancer dominant person, if they are low vibing, they can be very moody, they can be very hypersensitive, they can let their emotions take over in some way, shape, or form. I mean, y'all seen 50 Cent, okay? Anytime I do a reading on somebody and they are Cancer dominant, he's the first person that come to mind, okay? And on top of that, he had a moon in Pisces. He could have been somebody that was a bit of an escapist, okay? Because if you ever seen him after he got out of prison for having served time for robbery, or if you just seen him in the time leading up to his death, you would notice that OJ just seemed like ain't shit happened, you know. Hey everybody, what's going on? Oh yeah, my old, I'm rooting for the 49ers. He just comes off as the sweet old daddy that you go over to his house and he's frying up some pork chops and, oh, I got some mac and cheese in the oven. Like, you can just come around him and not even know that allegedly he might be a stone cold killer, okay? It just amazed me every time I've seen him on television. He always came off after that whole incident as he wouldn't hurt a damn fly. Okay, I'm just saying. Let me ask another question. When it comes to O.J. Simpson, did he have any remorse for the deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman? Did O.J. Simpson have any regret for the deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman? Spirit is saying no. He had zero regrets. Damn. You got the Three of Cups here in the reverse. Okay? Three of Cups in the reverse comes out in a reading when somebody is celebrating, living a best life, even with the gossip that was surrounding him, because Three of Cups in the reverse could indicate gossip. All right? He may have been somebody, he may have at some point overindulged, or he may have isolated himself emotionally, because keep in mind, he is water dominant. He may be somebody that he may have not had emotions. He could have been somebody that was very emotionally manipulative. He could have been narcissistic. He could have been a master manipulator, or he could have possessed these traits in some way, shape, or form. He may have done something overindulgently in order to suppress those emotions surrounding them. But what I'm seeing in these cards, goddamn, are you serious? Didn't I just say he could be somebody emotionally manipulative or emotionally closed off? Is this not him? He was a King of Cups. Okay, and this King of Cups is coming out in the reverse. This is somebody, let me tell you something. A King of Cups in the reverse is somebody that can be manipulative. My chair is squeaking like crazy. I gotta get me a new chair. But a person that can be emotionally manipulative. A King of Cups in a reverse can be somebody very cold, all right? And like I said, they don't tap into their emotions like that. I'm hearing, when I put on a show, allegedly he was putting on a show with the public. That, like I just mentioned earlier, the nice guy, the one you feel like you can go to his house and eat cookies and relax, that he's been putting on a show because behind the scenes he was a King of Cups in the reverse. Damn. Let's see why these messages are coming through. Take me back to 1994. Dear God, take me back to 1994. Let's move these to the side. I feel like I need to get something else. 1, 2, 3. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime I miss you. Give me the most clear, precise messages that need to come through at this time, please. I just saw 14:14 on the clock. This could have been significant at some point in his life. Give me the most clear and precise messages, please, for O.J. Simpson. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. Like, comment, share as much as you can. All right. They really truly help out the channel, and they help to get my readings up and out in the algorithm so other people can find me. Also, check out my second channel, Sag Moon Diva Tarot. I will be doing some readings over there as well. But those will be for the 12 zodiac signs, okay? Or it could be a collective read. Give me the most clear and precise message, please, for OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson, please. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages, please, for OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson, please. Give me some more messages for OJ Simpson, please. Dear God, give me some messages, please, for OJ Simpson. Yeah, be patient with me. Y'all know how I be grabbing these cards. Give me some more messages, please, for OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson. OJ Simpson, please. All right, let's see. What was hidden in the shadows? I ain't got no room to mix. What was hidden in the shadows when it came to OJ Simpson, dear God? What was hidden in the shadows when it comes to OJ Simpson? All right. Let's get started. Bottom of this deck here, you have karmic ties, okay? So he could have had a lot of karmic ties with people in his life. I'm getting, y'all, oh, he had a fetish. He had a fetish for white women. Not that it matters, because I know some of y'all gonna go crazy in the comments, but he had a fetish for white women. There's a certain type of white woman that he liked too. He liked the vixen. He liked the siren. Okay, if you guys can go back and Google, maybe they'll show pictures on Google or something that shows the type of women he was into. They had this sort of energy around them. Shut up. That's why I'm getting real hot girl-ish. That's why I got that song. He liked these kind of women, a little freaky deaky. Mwah. He liked them kind. All right, let's see. He had a little deviant side to him, allegedly. He was, he liked things his way. She likes it my way. You can't satisfy her needs. She keeps running back to see me do it. Ooh, he may have been a thug too. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see. He liked things his way. He could have been somebody that was very selfish, very stubborn, very arrogant, very prideful, and had a huge ego. Keep in mind, I did mention that he has an ascendant in Leo. This does not indicate that all people with this ascendant is like this. I keep picking up him with all of the low vibrational traits of a Leo, low vibrational traits of a Cancer, etc. Also, he had a Mars in Gemini. This is how people show up in relationships, okay? He could have been somebody that showed up in relationships very flighty. You don't know who he is and where he's coming from one day to the next, but he had a gift of gab. I'm also getting with that Mercury in Cancer. This is somebody that he was very emotional, even if he didn't show it, okay? He may have suppressed these feelings a long time ago, and it could have been something centered around his childhood. Again, I'm also getting here that he could have been a thug. I don't know his background. And again, I pick up a message earlier about him and the karmic lessons and the type of people he was karmically tied to, the type of things. He probably was buck ass wild back in the day. All right. And he loved situations with no strings attached. You also have your side hustle, and you have pop the question. Hold on. Let's see. Bottom of this deck here, you have forcer, forcing things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. I'm getting so many messages of him being this energy, okay? Somebody that could be a forcer, somebody that could be emotionally closed off, okay? Somebody having a totally different side to himself that some people didn't see. You also have here broke ass, okay? So if I'm not mistaken, I think that he was going after people trying to get his memorabilia. I don't know if he died still owing or still, wait a minute, let me take that back. He did still owe the Goldman family, if I'm not mistaken, over $100 million. But I don't know how much money he had at his passing. So he may not have had as much. Okay. You also have romantic love affairs, sex fix, and secret lovers. Like I said, I feel like a strong energy of him back in this time around 94, even after 94, even prior to. This was somebody that was addicted to sex. Okay. It could have been a drama starter as well. He may have been involved in love triangles, or I told y'all, I keep picking up this energy. You got third party, multiple lovers, and choices. So like I said, he could have been buck ass wild. He may have been attracted to women like this. Hell, who knows? Him and his wife at the time, maybe him and Nicole tried a lot of little freaky things. Maybe they invited people into the bedroom. Who knows? Okay, maybe they swapped partners. Who knows? But I'm getting freaky deaky energy. So y'all take from this what you want to take from it. And then you also have here kissing ass. He could have had a lot of people around him. I'm not surprised he was famous. He could have had, even up to his death, a lot of yes people around him. Y'all know something. Spirit's so petty. So petty to stop me and ask this question here. Giving the most clear and precise messages that need to come through. You got giving the most clear and precise message. They said that the people who came to see him in his final days had to sign an NDA. Okay. Now you hear this a lot from people that pass, especially people that are elderly. They will be on their deathbed, right, in hospice, and they will confess things like they did stuff to people. Okay. They done took people's lives and all of this stuff. They end up confessing while they're on their deathbed. So let's see. They're giving the most clear and precise message. I want to ask, did O.J. Simpson confess to harming Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman on his deathbed? Did O.J. Simpson confess to harming Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman on his deathbed? Keep in mind, everything here is alleged because, of course, we're dealing with public figures. You got the world card in the upright. Yeah, let me tell you, what some people, they say, is getting ready to pass on. I feel like we all know when it's time to go. Okay, we'll get a little inkling. And for him, he may have closed out a chapter. He may have allegedly finally freed himself by confessing to somebody. Whether this is his staff at the hospital, whether this is his family or friends, he done told somebody. Allegedly, that he committed those crimes to free himself. World card is about fulfillment. World card is about completion. World card is closing the chapter out. I'm just saying. Bottom of the deck, he did the responsible thing. The Emperor card. All right. He may have given his children closure. Who knows? But I mean, is that really closure to know that your daddy allegedly did something like that? Because to me, that'll open up a whole extra can of wounds. Like, damn, all this time, and this is what we got going on. This is what we got going on. Yowza. Put that to the side. My goodness. All right. Bottom of this deck here, you got, I can't take it anymore. All right. He probably felt like he couldn't take it anymore. He may have decided, hey, let me tell y'all what's going on. Don't put up with my BS. Okay. He may have been upset. Nicole may have walked away from him. She may not have put up with his BS. He may not have been able to take this. Keep in mind, I kept picking up cards of a person who likes things their way. Very controlling. How dare you decide to walk away from me? How dare you do what I tell you, what I haven't told you to do? You also have people don't believe in me. Okay. And a lot of people did not believe that he was not a, you know, when he got acquitted, that he didn't do this. People felt like in some way, shape, or form he was responsible. You also have I can't make a decision. Don't wait for me, please, is here. You also have the feelings are eating me alive. What did I tell y'all? Baby, let me tell you something. You don't know what these people, because see, thankfully, we're not in that position right now where we're all getting ready to go. Okay? So for him, ain't no telling. They may have been eating him alive since 1994. And he finally allegedly released that information and freed himself. My goodness, this reading. Hoo child. Ooh, child. Let's get some hidden truths. Will you ever make things right? Okay, this could be family members. This could be family of the Goldmans. Everybody wondering if he was ever going to make it right in some way, shape, or form. Somebody wanted closure. All right, you have I need security. Okay, I don't know if he's had security around him, like for how many years to keep him protected, because, you know, I'm pretty sure he received tons of threats to his life. All right. He may have wanted to make amends with somebody. He may have wanted to start over or wish that he could have started his life over. You have I admire you. This comes out a lot. And I still have feelings for you. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime I miss you. Somebody coming down below. Was he in a relationship? I don't think I've ever remembered hearing him being with anybody since the situation with Nicole. But then again, would you want to? Because, I mean, I'd be scared as hell. I'm just saying. Ooh, I'm getting so many messages. Hold on. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through. Give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through. When it comes to O.J. Simpson, was he ever hunted with the spirit of either Nicole Simpson or Ronald Goldman? Was O.J. Simpson ever hunted by the spirit of Nicole Brown Simpson or Ronald Goldman? Spirit says no. You got King of Swords here in the reverse. Bottom of the deck here, I'm telling y'all, this man got two kings that came out in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse, and now we got King of Swords in the reverse. This could be somebody that could be a master manipulator. I'm just saying. And you got the Three of Cups here in the upright. I'm telling you, I don't know if there was some sort of third party interference that may have caused him to go over the edge. It's no excuse for what he's done. But can y'all see this? Look at these people. Like, even though there are some weird looking figures, that looks like a female. That looks like a male. And that looks like a male. And you notice this one looks like he's black. That looks like a white female. And that looks like a white male. I'm just saying. I keep seeing so much stuff in my head. I'm also seeing freaky deaky parties, sex parties, child Diddy sort of energy. Okay? Ooh, child. Let's keep going. All right, bottom of this deck here, you have cutting ties, freedom, standing up and awakening. Like I said, I picked up the energy of him possibly being somebody controlling and her cutting ties and wanting to rid herself of it. You also have here salty. Ooh, not somebody being salty, bitter, and angry because you chose to walk away from them. Shut the front door. You have stagnant, stuck, dead end, and frozen. Okay. And you also have he could have been, or maybe after this situation, he could have become paranoid. There could have been some type of substance that allegedly made him paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. Shut the freaking door. There it is. Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile ego is a narcissist. You also have hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Okay. He was very successful at one point in his life. Okay. A lot of people looked up to him. He was a very good football player. Bottom of this deck, He could have been somebody that was very dishonest. You got dishonesty here. By lying, I ripped us apart. Now, keep in mind, there is a female that is in this card. So there could have been something that may have happened on Nicole's end, something that he may have found out, or there could have been something that allegedly he was paranoid about her doing. I keep getting some. Let me ask. I'm sorry. I got to ask this question. Did OJ Simpson have a substance abuse problem? I had.
New York Post. I had drinks that day, but it was a wedding celebration. But I never had a substance problem at
Mmm. He's.
all, he said. A board member told Simpson, 70, that if he's released, he might be ordered to steer clear of booze and not ever get drunk. The Jew said it wouldn't be a problem because he's been dry for nearly 9 years.
Okay, so he was addicted to alcohol. Okay, but he said that he never had a substance abuse problem. Let me see something. Did Nicole Brown Simpson have a substance abuse problem? Hmm. It says Simpson says ex-wife's friends. Oh, child, I'm gonna let y'all read this. I'm telling y'all, there's something centered around buck wild, freaky parties, drugs, and alcohol. And look what this article says here at the top. I'm gonna let y'all read that. Allegedly, and this comes from the Washington Post. Okay, because see, this is coming from OJ's point of view. So I mean, you have to take something with a grain of salt. It says OJ Simpson described his ex-wife Nicole as a woman who hung with toots and D users. Somebody said he did this as a way of tarnishing her image, but we don't really fully know the truth. But yeah, this was in 1997, this interview. But all I keep getting is wow, freaky, wild, out of control, real hot girl ish is what I keep hearing. Okay. All right. I want to fix our connection. So, like I said, I keep feeling like there was somebody who wanted to leave. The other person that wasn't ready for the person to go. They wanted to mend a situation. All right. You also have escape. I left when things got hard. So she may have wanted to escape this relationship. He may have wanted to escape. Take it how it resonates. You have destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. You also have sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Okay. So somebody may have sabotaged this marriage. And confusion. I'm telling you that I keep feeling somebody was confused. Either they were confused because they were under some type of substance. Could be alcohol. Could be the D word. Y'all get it. It says, I feel unclear about where we stand. See, that person is just confused. I don't know where you're coming from one day to the next. All right. And I also have these here. I said, give me some shadow messages when it came to OJ Simpson. You got haunted house, overthinking. This is him. He's the one that was thinking a lot. There's something there that's tied to that. You got skull. You have dagger. Oh yeah, wait one second. Not dagger coming out. Didn't they die by being stabbed? Ooh. You have grimoire. It says wisdom, experience, and hidden knowledge. Something was hidden. Something may have been written in a book. Somebody may have had a diary or had something stashed away. It could have been Nicole or it could have been OJ. Okay, haunted house is here. So there, I don't know if this has ever been said in the news or anything like that, but the home in which Nicole passed, I believe she was at her home, could be haunted. There may have even been, you know how you get those people that they are ghost hunters and they go to houses and they're like, oh, I can feel the presence of so and so. Somebody may have done this before where they said they feel the presence of either Nicole or Ron or both at the home in which they passed. Okay. You also, with this skull card here, it says transcend, intuition, and power. Okay. Somebody wanted to pull a power play. Okay. Somebody thought that they were powerful because they felt like they may have controlled other people or controlled another person's mind. Mind control. You also have Harpy, a creature of many guises and storms. I soar amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's scores. I'm telling you, I don't know if there was some issues in regards to O.J. Simpson and his mother. There is some type of issue that O.J. had in regards to women, allegedly. Let me see something. I gotta ask. Did O.J. Simpson have a strained relationship with his mother? Hmm. Somebody he had a strained relationship with. It's either his mama or his father. It's something about how he perceives women. Because this woman even looks, I don't know if he looks at women like, okay, I gotta say it because it's here. Looking at women like they're whores. You know how there's like some people, they, when they have issues with mama, or if they grew up and they watched a lot of the P word on television, you know, people getting it on camera, they grow up and they have a distorted image of women, or they have just a distorted image of men. There's something that's tying OJ Simpson to how he truly felt about women in general. I don't know if this is an energy of feeling like women were allegedly less than. Oh no. Let's see. OJ Simpson's opinion on women. I know something's going to come up at some point. Hmm. Shut the mother freaking door. OJ Simpson brags about being a slayer of the women. Didn't I tell y'all that this man has some type of I feel like I'm picking up some type of issue he had when it came to women in some way. Let me see what he means by this. A slayer of women. Now this could mean that he go through them like tissue paper. But that's still going to correlate with what I said in this reading, that this is somebody that he has, is some way that he views women, or he viewed women. Let me see. He says, I don't like to pat myself on the back. Hold on one second. Because, I mean, let's keep in mind, he was a very handsome man in his heyday. While there are only a few uploads in the video posted on Thursday, Simpson responded to a comment that read, OJ Simpson, you are the slayer of women. And he said, I don't like to pat myself on the back. Oh, yes, I do, he said before laughing. At the time, oh, that's weird that you would even laugh about something like that. You notice something that nobody, I don't think, really is talking about, the fact that OJ Simpson died during the year of karma. Haven't I been talking about this for the longest and saying that God is having me do certain readings on certain people at a certain time of the year? And look who passed during the year of karma. Whatever you put out in this world, you get it back. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said he had cancer and then it went into remission and then it came back and then he ended up passing from it. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He was just bragging now, one person wrote. Somebody said this got to count as a confession. Oh, that is so weird. Oh, wow. Wow. Anyways, he may have also been somebody that suffered with imposter syndrome. Okay. In a room full of equals, I stand in doubt, a stranger in my own triumphs, shadows cast about. Yeah, people that have sometimes that have that mindset, like they can never really feel like the things that they've accomplished in their life that they're worthy of them in some way, shape, or form. He always felt like, I don't know, I keep getting a very arrogant person that feels like they had to prove something in the world. Now my ears are on fire. All right. Okay then. My goodness. Let's see. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through for Orenthal James Simpson. I don't know why I keep laughing when I say his name like that. Give me the most clear and precise messages. I don't know if he was teased in school for his name or something, but y'all, this I cannot help every time I say it. I'm trying to stop. Give me the most clear and precise messages, please, for I did not see this coming. That just flew out. Let's go. They wanted me to read the bottom, The Little Mermaid. The importance of putting the needs of others before your own. This is a lesson that he was supposed to learn in his life. Whether he learned it or not, I don't know. Okay? Let's see. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages, please, for O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson, please. How many we got? Now, we've already checked out the one at the bottom. Shut up. Hold on. Now they're also wanting me to read Peter Pan. He may have been somebody that was very selfish. He may have been somebody that never grew up. But it symbolizes the selfishness of childhood. I'm telling y'all, there's something centered around his childhood. There could have been some issues, either his mother, his father, both, or something he witnessed as a child. Okay? He could have had Peter Pan syndrome. You also have I love you. He may not have heard this growing up from one of his parents. He could have suffered from this. You have no friends in the industry. You ain't learned that yet. A lot of people could have turned their back on him in the industry. You also have here Empress. Okay. You also have, I'm telling y'all, a lot of people turned their backs on him and he was living a good life. Something significant could have happened at some point in his life around October. Or they could be centered around the Libra or Scorpio, because we do have that Empress card as well. Come on now. Itching. At some point, he could have been suffering from itchy hand, ear, nose, or throat. I'm also picking up that there was something that happened in regards to itching that he may have wondered what that was for a while, but then he finally went to the doctor and it was correlated with his cancer. Okay. He may have been planning a trip prior to his death or at some point. And I did pick up earlier on substances. I did look and see that it was something in regards to alcohol. And he may have done this to numb some pain or guilt. I'm just saying. Dear God, give me some more messages, please, for O.J. Simpson. Give me some more messages, please, for O.J. Simpson. Bottom of the deck. Y'all so petty for this. Y'all so petty for this. Not non-disclosure agreement at the bottom. Didn't they literally just say this in the news? That the people that went to see him in hospice had to sign an NDA? Child, these cards don't be playing, baby. They don't be playing. He could have been a loud life of the party, or he was attracted to women like this. He could have been attracted to older women. He could have had some experiences in traffic court. Something significant could have happened on a Saturday in his life. Keep in mind that world card is here again. Completion. You also have here facial. I don't think that means the one I'm thinking. That's another facial. There it is again. Divine feminine. You have the Empress card here. I'm telling y'all, he had issues with women. That was a huge issue this man allegedly had with women. All right, you have budget billing. There he is, Cancer sign. Personally attacked by stranger, friend, family member. Okay, so he could have been personally attacked by all of these people, okay, over his life, especially after this whole incident happened. And then you also have slim trim. Now, give me some initials. Give me some letters I need to come through for OJ Simpson. All right. You have O. You got another O here. You have U, Z, C as in cat. You got M, X, B, W, Z, I, J. There's something about juice. Oh my God, he said that in that article I just read about his drinking. Yep. He liked to call his alcohol juice. He liked to call his alcohol juice. And he may have drunk it by the jug. Damn. At some point when he was out of control, he drunk it by the jug. There could have also been some incidents of somebody taking X or being offered X. I'm telling y'all, I do feel like he was addicted to sex at some point because I'm getting XX and it's making me think of XXX. Okay. And zoo. He may have felt like he lived in a zoo, like he was always being watched. Okay, always under a microscope. How you go to the zoo and you're always, you see everybody looking through the glass at the animals, feeling like they're caged in. Did he have a pet? Because I'm getting dog as well. Ooh, they said that's not dog. Whoa. Shut the freaking door. I'm going to show y'all this. They said that's not dog. That's God. I just heard God is in control. I'm also getting boo. I'm telling y'all, I would not be surprised if the former home of Nicole Brown Simpson, people are claiming that it's haunted. I'm also getting who. I would not be surprised. I'm hearing dum 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 dum. Come as you are, and as I want you to be. I'm cracking up because he always come through. The lead singer of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, was a Pisces, and I guess he said, look, last time you said you was gonna pull some cards on me, how about you pull some cards now? All right, so I'm gonna write this down so I can remember that this is where this portion of the reading kind of switched for a second. This is hilarious. Okay, at about 48 minutes in, I get interrupted. Okay, fine, I'll pull some cards on Kurt Cobain. Dear God, give me the most clear and concise messages. Like I said, for those who don't know, Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of Nirvana. Unfortunately, he left this life through taking his own life, unfortunately. And let's see, is there any messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kurt Cobain? Kurt Cobain, hold on, they're like, it's some type of message. I guess he wants to pass on a message. He wants to pass on a message to his loved ones, or his loved ones and his fans. Give me the most clear and concise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kurt Cobain. And I'm also getting that he wants to relay that the message that I had about OJ Simpson and how he did it to numb the pain. Of course, he had a substance abuse problem as well, and he said that he did it to numb the pain. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, Kurt Cobain, please. He wants a moon message, which is the nightshade. What did I get this wrong? I don't even know. I'll put these to the side. Nightshade, number 48. 12 could be significant to his life. Something could have happened in his life when he was 12 years old. That could have been a time in his life where either he was his most happiest, or it could have been something that may have been tragic. Let's see. Wow. Keywords for nightshade is toxic, negative, and sabotage. It says deadly nightshade is a highly poisonous plant that grows all over Britain. In the past, nightshade in their flying ointments, which they would rub onto their broomsticks. So this plant will forever be associated with witches and witchcraft. Ooh, child. The nightshade card represents poisonous people in toxic situations. He could have had a lot of poisonous people around him, the ones that were constantly giving him the substances because he had to get it from somewhere. Okay, he could have had a toxic upbringing. I'm telling y'all, I feel like something happened to him when he was 12. I'm going to see in a minute. Let's see. And it could be something centered around black magic as well. Like, what in the world is going on? The nightshade card represents poisonous people in toxic situations. It is quite a tricky card, for in reality, it's not always possible to avoid such toxins in society. It was hard for him to avoid this toxic lifestyle that he was living, because when you're in the industry, drugs, alcohol, all of these things are passed to you like candy. Okay, so again, I get in a message of him being just like OJ, as far as a lot of people having a lot of yes people around him. Okay, that kept helping to feed his addiction. Okay, even though this was his personal situation, nobody else is responsible for your life, but there are people that still played a hand in continuing to help him to get these things that he didn't need, these vices. It says, you can meet them in any area of your life. You might work alongside a spiteful gossip or have a nasty boss. Your mother-in-law might be a nitpicking perfectionist and you can't do anything right in her eyes. Or your spouse might be difficult to please. This card also denotes toxic situations such as bad friends, hateful jobs, bad investments, negative shady relationships, and friend groups. When nightshade comes up in a reading, you are wise to be on guard. Assess all situations and relationships carefully. Be wary of any new people who come into your life at this time, for this might not be all that it seems. This is especially likely to be the case if toad or fly by the night are also present. This is also coming through not just for Kurt, but this message is for anybody that is out there. Be mindful, especially during this Mercury in retrograde, which ends on the 25th, but the shadow period goes well into May. Be very careful of the people that you let into your life right now, because some of these people that are coming with a smile on their face are snakes. Okay? You need to be very careful, practice discernment, because there are people that may see you being successful, living your best life, and these may be some people that want to come into your life and take from you. Okay, so somebody is being warned. He's sending a warning, a message to somebody, okay, to be careful. This is not just about his past life. Now, we did pick up on when they talked about witchcraft. Give me some messages when it comes to Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, please. Y'all already know. You hear that noise in the background. They sound like they're doing the damn Indy 500 in my backyard. Y'all hear that? Clear and precise messages for Kurt Cobain, please. Oh, I'm getting that. That is a message for somebody. That noise in the background is confirmation. Shut the freaking door. Listen, he may have been into this allegedly. May have been somebody around him that was into it. I'm getting toxic people. It doesn't necessarily mean that maybe he wasn't into it. Maybe he just had the wrong type of people that was wishing the worst on him. Who knows? And don't tell him what he's seen under all of that influence when he was high. Ooh, my God. Whew. You also have here tarot reader. Okay, he may have saw a tarot reader. He may have been into this. A tarot reader may have told him that he needs to distance himself from certain situations and certain people, but he may not have listened. He could have been into astrology. There could have been a sweetening spell. Somebody could have put his essence in a honey jar. This is to sweeten or mellow somebody's attitude towards you. Yo, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Somebody could have been casting illusions, paranormal activity. He may have seen some things before his passing that may have drove him to the edge. Illusion casting. Somebody may have been attacking his five senses prior to his death. This is so freaky. Hold on. Yeah, this is a crazy. I wasn't expecting none of this. Oh my God. What in the world did I tap into? I'm gonna clear my energy. I'm gonna clear my energy. Was Courtney Love into black magic? Courtney Love, witchcraft works. What the hell? Was Kurt Cobain into black magic? Mm. Intriguing facts about him. Y'all, hold on a second, because I am just so fascinated by what is coming through in his reading. Hold on. Okay, growing up, they said Cobain had an imaginary friend called Boda. He referenced his old companion in the opening lines of Lithium. That's my song. I'm so happy because today I found my friends. They're in my head. And in his S note was addressed to him. So he had an imaginary friend, Boda, around him. When he was a young boy, he was convinced that he was an alien. Looking back, he said, I always used to think that I was adopted by my mother because she found me after a spaceship left me from a different time or a different planet. I'm not surprised he said this. This man was a Pisces sun. I'm not surprised at none of this stuff. Um, it's just something that I always liked as a toy with in my mind. I like to toy with it in my mind. It was really fun to pretend that there is special reason for me to be here. Hmm. They say he suffered from severe body issues. He had a slim frame and he struggled to put on weight. So he started wearing layers to add bulk. Something interesting about this sign, like they wanted me to show you him standing next to this sign. It says, believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. There may have been, there may have been something that he's seen that made him a believer. I'm hearing, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace, a doubt in my mind. He could have been a fan of that band. The Beatles, I think that's the Beatles. I'm a believer. I wouldn't leave her if I tried. Y'all, I'm getting so many messages. Let's see. He was uncomfortable in his own skin. He suffered with bullying because his friend was gay, so therefore they bullied him and said that he was. Yeah, I knew he went through a lot of stuff growing up. Let me see. Let me see. What happened to Kurt Cobain when he was 12 years old? Okay, so at 9 years old, his parents divorced, and that's it. They said he later said the divorce had a profound effect on his life. This is what caused. Oh, I'm getting. This is what caused, and they're trying to correlate between that and the voices in my head. I hope I'm making sense. He fell further and further into imagination land, illusion, after the passing, not the passing, after the divorce of his parents. There may be some paranormal, okay, I'm getting that it's paranormal activity at the place in which he took his life. There may have been people that have gone there and said that they've experienced like weird things happen in that area, okay? Wherever he was when it took place. Give me some more messages, please, when it comes to Kurt Cobain. Dear God, give me some more messages, please, when it comes to Kurt Cobain. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to live. It may took him. This may have been something that was hard for him to accept. Maybe he accepted it in the afterlife, that he shouldn't worry and care about what other people think. I did mention earlier that he had a lot of people judge him because of the friends he chose to hang with. And it says, bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You got this. And it's interesting how these cards look like the afterlife or outer space sort of energy. Like you see the little clouds in the background, or stars, angels. Let's see. I want to mix these up. Let's see if I can get some more messages before I close off this reading. Oh, hold up. Messing my cards up. Give me the most shit. What's wrong with me today? I'm just mixing them all wrong. Man. Okay, hold on, y'all. Heck wrong with me today? I done got them all messed up. I keep hearing that. I saw her face. And I just saw Alien in the card deck too. And there was a mention of aliens in that news article. Let's see. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace of doubt in my mind. I wonder, was he? Guys, comment down below. Those of you all that are like fans of Kurt Cobain or Nirvana, did he ever talk about being a fan of the Beatles or something about that particular song? I wonder if he ever covered that song, because it's just playing in my head over and over again. So crazy. Okay. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Messing my cards up. Doing too much. Look at them. Still got some backwards. Hopefully y'all still watching. Y'all probably turned me off and went to somebody else. Like, girl, she couldn't even get her cards together. I can't. She can't even get her cards together, and she wants somebody to watch her. She can't even get her cards together, and she wants us to watch her. Next. Y'all give me a second, because I just pulled some cards for OJ, and I don't want it to interfere with this one. All right. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, please. All right, bottom of this deck, you have here hiding in plain sight. Let's see what we got. They're not worth losing your freedom over. You also have cooperating with law enforcement. If I'm not mistaken, I think he has a mug shot or a couple of mug shots from when he was younger. All right, there could have been a sneaky Scorpio around him. My ears are warm. It says there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm getting a message that he needed to see that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, didn't need to be his way out. All right. Oh, what a weird message to get considering how he left this world. I know it's you playing on my phone. They have no idea just how powerful you are. Yeah, there were a lot of people that didn't realize that he was going to get to the level of success that he did, and at such a young age and so quickly. All right. You also have you think you can handle me. You also have sabotaged a divine connection. Okay. So the connection between him and Courtney Love could have been divine. All right. It says, I can't be your secret. It's breaking my heart. Now, I'm going to get a few more cards. And then I'm going to close it off with a message from the universe. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages, please. For Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, please. Okay, cooperating with law enforcement, and then you also have here case solved. You also have open marriage. Oh, child. Okay, marriage could have been open marriage. You also have sugar daddy here. You also have journal. Did he not keep a journal? I even mentioned, I feel like I mentioned this before, but I have one of those, that book with the journal. Okay, bad karma is here. You may have experienced some bad karma at some point. You got Monday. Something significant could come out in the news in regards to Nirvana. Could be like an anniversary of a song or something like that, or his death. You have back to my old toxic ways. He may have like tried to heal himself at some point and went back to his toxic ways. He could have been somebody that suffered with seasonal depression. All right. Basically, it was over before it began. Like he had so much more to live for. You also have blessing in disguise. Something happened in his life that was a blessing in disguise. All right. I'm going to let y'all read that. And you made a fool of me for the last time. And aren't you tired? He got tired of trying to fill a void in his life. Man. So, I want to get some final messages for Kurt Cobain. No. Okay, what is the message you're wanting to pass on? Give me the most clear and precise message. What is the message you're wanting to pass on? 5 of Cups. Again, this was somebody that was very emotional, somebody that went through a lot of grief, a lot of regret, a lot of failure, a lot of disappointment. He needed to forgive himself and move on, and that's something that he may have had a hard time doing. You also have 6 of Pentacles here. He knows that he had a gift, and even through his pain. Okay, hold on, let me slow down. His pain is his gift, or it was his gift. He's one of those people, just like I think I got this in Michael Jackson's reading on my other channel. He had a gift that he's still able to pass on to other people. There are 2 gifts. There's 2 lessons in his situation, okay? One of the lessons is never do something that's permanent for a temporary situation. There is help out there. He wished that he would have allowed those that wanted to help him to help him. Also, what I'm getting with that 6 of Pentacles is that he's still giving his gift. He has a gift that he gave to the world, and that is his gift of music. And it's going to be passed on from generation to generation to generation. You also have 8 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, okay? At that point in which, unfortunately, he ended his life, he no longer felt motivated, and he was never, I'm getting, He was never motivated by money, okay, or success or fame. You cannot make this up. Never motivated by money, success, or fame. He got to a point that even none of that mattered to him anymore. All of the earthly things that he could possess could never mean anything because he was always trapped in this sadness and this disappointment. My goodness. Yeah. And you got his soul may not be at rest because we do got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Now, when it's in the upright, Four of Swords indicates rest, okay, or putting somebody to rest. But his soul allegedly may not be at rest. Bottom of the deck, you also have Lovers in the reverse, all right? This could be the end to a friendship, a marriage, a relationship, and I do feel like this is in regards to Courtney Love. Was she a Gemini? I said was as if she's not here. Excuse me. But is Courtney Love a Gemini? I don't know why I said that so loud. Is she a Gemini? Let's see. What was I saying? What is Courtney Love's zodiac sign? She might be a Gemini. No, she's a Cancer. Oh, Cancer did come up in the reading as well, but it could have been he may have had some regret or something about having to leave her. He may have put this in that letter. I think he had a letter that he passed on, and I'm seeing 111 on the clock right now. So it was definitely something significant to her and the message that he had wanted to pass on. All right, give me some more messages, please, when it comes to Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain, please. It says, seek the divine guidance of your angels. They want to support you. He's watching over somebody. This could be his children. This could be Courtney. And then you also have validate your past. It says you did the best that you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. All right, he needed to forgive himself. Hopefully he has gotten to a point where he's done that. Final message, please, for Kurt Cobain. Final message, please, for Kurt Cobain. If you're worried that you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you're using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. He's speaking for those of you all that are at a point in your life where you feel like you can't go on and you're thinking about making that decision. He's passing on a message for those who are on that brink. He's letting you know that if you are worried about not having the strength, think about how much it is. Like if you're holding something in, for those of you all that are going through something, maybe you were hurt as a child by somebody, maybe you were abused in some way, shape, or form in a relationship, or you had some things that you held in that you're afraid to tell other people, so you think the only way to get out of a situation is to take yourselves out. He says that there is help out there for you to reach out, for you to let people know, and that it's more strength in letting go than it is holding it in. Okay? He's also telling you that your time is coming. Everything's coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. He says, hold on, only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes. And don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. I mentioned earlier in the reading when I looked at the article that he suffered with insecurities, body image issues, and self-esteem issues. And again, he's saying instead of holding in all of this, don't be afraid to speak to somebody, to speak to a therapist, to speak to your loved ones, people that you can trust, and get help because there's help out there. He's saying don't make the decision that I made. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this today. Hold on a second. Final messages for Kurt Cobain. Final messages for Kurt Cobain. He's also saying don't keep a secret. Like, don't release the secrets. So again, if somebody's out there that's suffering with something that they've been holding in, they're afraid to tell somebody about what they're going through, he's saying don't hold it in. Yeah, release your ego. I'm seeing EGO is here. Ego. Pride and ego is what's coming through. I'm getting pride and ego. There's it's only up from here. I'm getting UP up. It's only up from here. And you could, for some of you all, you're just going through a phase. So don't let temporary situations be a permanent thing. Wow. I'm surprised I kept it together doing this reading. Oh, that's so cute. And then you got the letter K here. And I'm being told that's it. So that is it, guys. If you all enjoyed this reading, my goodness, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I've started back doing them. I'm so excited. I've been reading for people again. And all the information on how to book with me will be down below, pinned in the description box, in the community tab. It will also be across the screen if this reading has been edited. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.